Hello there, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Hello. Hi, how are you? What's doing? What's good? Let's get into it. Okay, so the way I do my readings, I did not explain this for Pile 1. Oopsie. Well, anyway, so like I like to do with my readings, I like to like read the vibes first, you know, get what's going on, see what I'm picking up with you guys, just with these first cards and like this, you know, whatever I choose, this bracelet. And see if that resonates for you. Like, if you pick up on that, you're like, yeah, this is me, great, stick around, this is the reading, the pile for you. But if you feel maybe like it's not for you and you feel called somewhere else, go ahead somewhere else, you know, go to a different pile or choose a different video if you feel like there's messages for you, which I think there's always messages for you. So without further ado, cheers! Think. Okay, let me ring this bell, just to help me focus. Yes. Oh my god, guys. I cannot tell you how this bell sound makes me feel. I love it, love it, love it so much. I love bell, bell, bell. And it just makes sense to me. I don't know how to even to explain. I'm like, yeah, yup. Every time I ring it, I'm like, yes, I understand. Like, what? And it's just a sound, but somehow I feel like saying that. But maybe, like, I think maybe it just helps me get focused and grounded or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay, here I go. And, like, I get the vibe. Okay. See, okay, now listen, y'all. For pile 1, I didn't do this. I don't want, like, even though it would be cool for aesthetic, but I was like, nah, I'll put it in the middle. But for, like, you guys, I really want this skull bracelet around this trust. So let's maybe read you first. You're interesting. Like I said, like I keep saying about this trust card. Okay. Hold on. First of all, what I noticed, the 2 and the 9, okay, so in tarot and numerology, numbers mean things, okay? And then when you have a double number, you're supposed to like add them together usually. But this one goes to 11, and 11 on its own is its own thing. It's like, first of all, it's like a parallel balanced energy, a synchronous energy. I mean, you might notice 11 a lot, or like 1111 or 111 a lot in your life. You know, that means a lot for different people, for different things, but just notice that is for one, like spirit coming to you and showing you, hey, we're here, listen out, like pay attention, look around, what's going on. Or just to let you know that they're there, but a lot of the time it's like, hey, you need to notice what's going on. Like, what are you thinking of, huh? Or like, what were you planning? Or what were you looking at? Or like, what did someone else say? Like, did someone else say something that you picked up on? You're like, oh, that's, Like, why did I pick up on that? Like, why did that ring a bell for you? Okay, hold on, I'm getting it. So, I think you really do want to trust yourself and your intuition, first of all. I think you get like those heavy good vibes, and I feel like it's coming from a good place. You're like, yeah, I get my vibes, I get where this is going. I think I can understand who I am and where I'm, like, I think you're getting a sense of like where your energies are coming from and where they lay. I mean, you know what is this where? Where what? Where they go to find other people, where your energies go. Maybe you send your energies to other people. You know, in another reading, we had the Samaritan card for the Oracle card, and a lot of those people were good at taking energies and placing them other places. So maybe a lot of you guys are from there. Hey, what's up? What's good? Welcome, boo. Yeah, that's still your your spiritual gift, honey. Let's look at, but hey, I think we're gonna really get into it. Like, let's look into it, okay? So first of all, like what I was getting with these skulls around this trust. See, so many messages, you guys, just right now. And, dang, we didn't even get into tarot you get. I'm sorry, okay. And I only say that because I'm like, what if it goes too long and you have to go and you're busy? Okay, but you can always pause and come back. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so, yes, protect your energies. Like, please protect your energies. And there's different ways to do that. You gotta look into it. You have to. You literally have to, or else it's like other people's energies, the world's energies are going to affect you. Like, they will. There's no way around that. Because, you know, we're just open to everything. We're open to other people. We're just open to everything. That's how we perceive our world. A lot of it is through what we see and experience, but also through our senses and how it makes us feel. You know? That's how we learn things. Okay, so, first of all, I'm getting a lot of childhood energy. Child divine energy. Innocence, in a sense, that innocent trust, yeah? What is it with the child? Maybe you feel like your inner, like, maybe you can feel your inner child, and maybe you feel like you are in that space of like, oh, you know, I'm just a kid, like, I'm just, you know, I'm just starting out, I'm just young, like, I'm just a kid, I can't do all of these things, I can't go into all of this, like, how can I know, like, I'm just this, I'm just little, you know, I think you feel like you're, like, I'm just little, I'm just tiny, I'm just small, like, I can't do into all this, I can't go into all, like, I feel like you're getting that a lot, like, no, I can't do that, I'm too little. Or too new, too young, too naive, just too fresh, too green, you know? I feel like you're getting a lot of those vibes. I mean, you know, I think it can be a lot of overwhelming for you. That's, as we were saying before, when you're going into spirituality, you have to take it step by step. Little by little. Piece by piece. Yes, it might take a while, a long time. But listen, there's no other way around it. You're going to overwhelm yourself because this field is very, very large. It is very large, and there's a lot of places you can go. There's a lot of different ways to interpret things. There's a lot to go off of. You can't just tap into it at once and really try to get in everything at once. You know, I feel like a lot of you are trying to do too much, you do too fast, you're doing too much. Wow, maybe I think that's the energy with this athletic. You're doing too much, because you know athletes, they push themselves, they go, they past the limit, you're past the brink, keep going. That's athlete, right? That's what athletes do to be successful athletes. You know, at least the big ones, or you know, just successful athletes. You push yourself, but I think Spirit is saying you're doing too much. Stop, because you're hurting yourself. You're not helping. You're not helping yourself. You're hurting yourself doing this. Yeah, they're saying you're doing too much, boo-boo. And I hope this 11 is resonating with you. I think that means something. They're trying to tell you, like, listen, you felt this. You felt like this is kind of too much. So stop. Like, go back. Regroup. Little by little. Even if it's just reading an article. Like, if just read something. And have that be enough. Like, think about that. Don't just be like, okay, let me read that. Okay, let me read this. Okay, let me look into this. Okay, let me try this. Like, you're doing too much. You just need to sit with this for a minute. Sit with what you read. What does it mean? What does it really mean? Does it mean something for you? Because listen, whatever you find out there, it does not mean it's all going to resonate with you. It's not. That's why I say at the beginning of all of my videos, hey, if this resonates with you, stick around. If it doesn't, go on somewhere else, because it's not going to be for you. It's not going to help you out. It will not help you out. It will distract you. Period. And you're going to be trying to take things for you that's not for you, you know? You're going to try to take messages, interpretations, emotions. You're trying to make it work for you, but it's not supposed to be for you at all right now. You're not supposed to do all that. You're supposed to just be over here, little by little. Let me start a little bit, you know? One step at a time. I had to do this one step at a time, and it took years, y'all. And I keep saying it took me 7 to 8 years, but that was me just recognizing it. You know, I had to feel it and experience it before, like even as a kid, and be like, why am I feeling this way? You know, with different things. And so, like, and then you have to really think about that. Like, for you and your guys' child energy, maybe that's coming into this reading, this message. With you, if you felt things or, like, new things, like, as a kid, okay, sit with that. Like, recognize that. Be like, okay, let me think about that. Why did I feel that way? Why did I do this? Why did I think this way? What, you know, like, really sit and analyze what was happening with you when you were a kid. What was happening around you? Like, what did other people say? Well, how did that affect you? Why did that affect you in this way? Really sit and listen and really learn about this. You can't go into this head first and just be like, okay, let's go. You have to sit and listen and wait and just really, like, learn and go step by step. You're gonna break out. Like, don't worry, you will break out. Period. You will. Listen, this water, listen, I send this to you. I'm flicking it at you. You will. Don't worry, boo-boo. Oh my God, I've never flicked water at y'all. Anyway, but I think, listen, y'all pile twos. And I'm really getting, like, low-key getting that, like, spirit scolding, kind of like a young child energy right now. They're like, you need to do this. Sit down. You're gonna go there, okay? Stop, chill out. You will get there. Listen, spirit's like, you will get there. You just gotta go about it the right way. Little step by step, even if it's tiny. But listen, even the tiniest steps is important. And it matters. It's so important. Even the tiniest ones, y'all. And even if it is a tiny step, it is a step. You're not where you were before. Period. So take it step by step and keep going. Don't stop. Like little by little. And like literally sometimes you might just like have to read something online, an article or whatever, and then really sit and just take a minute and be like, okay, what did I just read? You know? Because listen, there's a lot you can go in with this. Like it gets really, like I say, wah-wah, talk about planets and aliens. It gets a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. But you're not even going to really even know like what you're talking about or like what they're talking about, what you're reading and how to interpret that. Or who wrote it and like why they wrote it that way. You like, listen, you don't even know unless you got to do your research first. You got to identify with yourself. You got to listen. They're just saying, you're doing too much. Take it back step by step. I'm getting more oracle cards for you. These ones, the mirror. See, it keeps saying miracle cards. Your mirror oracle cards. I'm getting like at least 2. See, they already wanted to pop out, but I was like, nah. I don't know, for some reason I have to feel like they have to plop out like that, you know, but every time I try to do that, or like every time every time I try to like let it plop out, it doesn't work. But if I'm just shuffling, they fly out, dude. Ooh. First of all, look at this card. Isn't that pretty? Empathy. Wow, this is so pretty. Look at these colors, yo. Like I said before, I haven't really studied a lot of these cards. I just like know what I want, know what I need to get, and be like, okay, here. Yo, this is so pretty. I love it. Okay. Let's talk about empathy. Yeah, I'm gonna set these down for now. We'll read this. Look, maybe there's another one for you, maybe not, but let me just read this for now. I really feel like, okay, let's talk about it. So we have the 10, the 1, and that's 1. Look, manifestation. 1. 1. Can I not? Look, I'm not lying to you guys. I'm not lying. I'm telling you. The 2 and the 9. 2 plus 9 is 11. And then we have 1 plus 0 is 1. 1, 1, 1. Listen. Oh my God. So, first of all, by the way, so if this reading is resonating with you, hey, welcome. Stick around. You're in the right pile. If it's not resonating with you, then hey, go. This 111 ain't for you. Okay? There might be another pile or another video. You're welcome to watch, of course. Okay. How I put this bet next to each other. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, first of all, literally, first what I got was like just empathy for yourself. Like, it's easy to have empathy for others. Be like, oh, give other people benefit of the doubt, but literally give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Be like, hey, I'm new at this. I'm so new at this, and I can't expect myself to be an expert A, B, C at the end of a week or even a month or even 6 months. Like, I gotta, like, let yourself take your time. Give that love and caring energy for yourself, you know? Yeah. And that is so healing, first of all. And that healing, that openness to you and your own emotions and your being patient with yourself, giving yourself that patience, that empathy. Be like, hey, you're okay. Like, and I will be okay. And I care for you, and like, you know, let yourself take your time, queen. Take your sweet time, and I'm sorry. I think you really need to apologize for yourself. For what? That's weird. I don't know if that's weird, but that's different for me. That's really different. I've never had that come in a reading before. Apologize to yourself. What do you need to apologize for? Well, shoot, maybe you know, but maybe I can pick into it. First of all, you need to apologize for rushing yourself and making yourself so overwhelmed. Be like, hey, me, I'm sorry. Like, I know I did this and I'm sorry. You know, just like, and that's okay. You can, guys, like, I know it might be weird or like feel weird to apologize to yourself, but you matter. You know, and that's such a great thing with like healing yourself and healing your own journey. Apologize to your own self. Like, guys, earlier, you know, I have to apologize to myself and my skin. I was trying like, so like I have like sensitive skin for like my face for sure. Like, if anything touches it that's like not too clean, I can break out. Especially since I like changed my diet and everything. But anyway, I have to use like a lot of natural products for my skin too, or like it burns and I can get like a rash. But anyway, I was trying Nair. You know, the hair removing chemical. Yeah, I was trying that on my face, and it worked most kinda like half. It worked, but like on one side of my face, like it really was like kind of burning. So like, you know, I washed it off. And it kind of seemed fine, but I still saw like hair there, so I was trying to like use like my nails like to scrape the hair, because you know, Nair, like it makes the hair so like it breaks down the hair follicles, but on my face it was like kind of breaking down my skin, so I ended up like scratching like pieces of it off, and it hurt, and I was like, And I was like wanting to be so perfect and so hairless and be like, oh, it's gonna be perfect. I wanted it to work. I wanted the nair to work so bad. And so maybe you really wanted something else to work so bad. You're trying to force it to happen so bad, but you ended up like hurting yourself like in the process. And so tell yourself, I'm sorry. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my God, Adrian. Oh my God, my skin. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, ugh, I did that to me. I can't believe I did that to me. And I knew I probably shouldn't have. I was like, if I was just patient, if I at least just like, because I just like washed off the Nair cream. So like, if I at least just waited and like let it settle, because it didn't even feel right, like to touch. But I just really wanted to do it. Yeah. And I knew better. Just let it alone. So anyway, try to heal now, and that's maybe what you need to do. You need to heal as well. Apologize to yourself. Be like, hey, okay, you mess up. People mess up. You mess up, and it's okay. Apologize to yourself. Notice what you did wrong. Give yourself that love, that credit, that care, that affection, you know? And move on. Keep going. Yes. Bless. Guys, I just watched this YouTube reader. Her name is Jalissa. Her name is, like, her full channel is Jalissa's Messages. And she says bless all the time. I freaking love it. I freaking love it so much. And like I've wanted to say bless so much. Like the way she does, and I'm like, but I've never felt like I don't know if it was okay for me or like be authentic. But she just says it. I'm like, I love that. Bless for you. Bless it all. I love that. Bless you. Okay, I'm feeling Caroline Miss, and you guys! Okay, so like, you know how I just got like the new stuff, right? At the beginning of the video? I didn't use these cards for pile 1, but I'm feeling pulled for this for you guys. Not right now. Right now I'm feeling, soon, very, very soon. Right now I'm feeling like these Caroline Miss cards for you. Pull 2 or 3. Whatever Spirit says. You know how I be saying, like, I'd be like, oh, I want this energy or that energy, but Spirit says, like, hey, no. Wow. Low-key, did I shuffle these right? Because, like, I did a reading personally before, and, like, these both came out. But low-key, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling they need to kind of be here. But I guess for different reasons, eh? Yeah, you guys need to be here. Welcome to the party. Why do I not feel done? Look, I'm moving these to the sides. Like, I tell you guys, when I'm moving things, I'm just kind of reading as well, reading the energy and, like, getting message. And right now I'm getting it needs to go to the side. Interesting. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Y'all, maybe you are from that Samaritan reading. Bro, welcome. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're back. Cool. Well, hey, I'm glad I can give this reading for you. Cool. And if you're not from the other reading, I just suggest you check it out. Oh crap. I want to say, I think it was that other Soul Gifts reading. Whoa, hello. What is this one? Trickster. Oh, I have this like once before. Anyway, so yeah, check that out. Because I think there might be some message for you there. If you're not already from that reading. If you're all from there, you're good here. Welcome. What's good? Wow, very interesting, guys. I love tarot. Tarot is so cool. It just, especially like when you're like really into spirit and like channeled in. And I know you guys are like, I want to be in the spirit too and channeled in. And you will get there. I promise you will get there. Listen, you will get there because once you start and you keep going, you keep going. You will get there. It's just period. But you gotta go step by step, little by little. Like I keep saying, like spirit is saying. My God. Okay. Let's start with this King card and Queen card. First of all, sips. Felt dehydrated for a second. You guys need to hydrate. Drink your water. Drink your tea. Okay? Take care of yourself. It nourishes your body. Your body needs it. It needs it. Okay, so first of all, I'm getting just balanced energy. First of all, that's at first. I'm not saying you might have it, you might not. That's what I picked up on. Especially like, duh, you have the king and queen here as a balance. Hello. Or maybe you guys need to hear that. So like, okay, yeah, in olden days, they'll be like, oh, the king has more power. But right now, no, this is a balance of masculine and feminine energy. So let me tell you about masculine energy. Masculine energy is that good, strong natured leadership energy. Bold in a sense of knowing what needs to be done and doing that. Just be like, okay, this needs to happen, this needs to happen. Seeing that, being really good in touch with reality. You know, masculine energy is really good with the physical, right? Like the physical world, the world around you. And I'm really picking up on, yes, you guys have a really good sense of the world around you. A lot of good earth vibes, a lot of good earth energy. You see the world like for what it is and like what you want to make it towards, you know, what you want to do. You know, you're not just here for nothing. You really see what you want to do, like what you want to contribute to the world, change, produce, give for the world. You know, the masculine energy is all about what's the word? Producing, produce, yeah, provide. That's the word. Providers, like the masculine energy is the provider, right? You want to provide for the world and people in it, all the energies. Excuse me. Here are the light and shadow attributes. If you want to read them, I don't think it's necessary in this reading per se, but if you're curious. And listen, the Samaritan card before we were talking about it, it was all about like connection to other community, like giving to other people, like doing what you can for others. And we were just talking about that with this masculine card, and I feel like you want, yes. You feel like you have a lot to offer. You're like, I want to give this, I want to do that. You really want to tap into this, like, new journey, this new spirituality and everything. But it's just, you have to, I know, like, listen, Spirit's saying that you got it in you. You have all these, and I think you feel that as well. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do it. I got to go. I got to do it, you know? And listen, use that drive. Use that drive to push you with that little step by step. Push you to do right. Like, push yourself to do this the right way. The most correct way, the most healthiest way, the best way that's best for you. And low-key, that's going to be the fastest way. Sorry, fam. Going step by step, taking it slow is going to be the fastest way, or else you're going to skip steps. You're going to have to go back. You're going to have to reinterpret. That's just the real tea. I'm getting that with this trickster card. The trickster reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put yourself in that reverse. Don't trick yourself. Listen, Spirit is saying, they said, listen, you can totally trick yourself. Believe that, oh yeah, I'm doing so great in my practice. Like, oh yeah, I'm interpreting well. I'm doing this great. Like, you know, you can just trick yourself in however way that is. And take away that chance for you, you know. Spirit is saying they will never trick you. They're not a trickster. But you are. People can be. You have that energy. You have the energy to trick yourself, trick your own perceptions, right? So don't do that. Oh, I think, did we talk about that before? That transferring of energies? What was it? You can transfer the wrong energy the wrong way? Yeah. Okay, yes, please be careful about that. If you're trying to make somebody angry, make sure it's for the right reason. Make sure it's righteous anger. Like if someone's getting picked on and you see someone that doesn't care but they need to care, yeah, make them angry about that. Make them be like, hey, do you see this person being treated wrong? Don't you want to do something about that? Don't you want to do that right? Hey, let's go do something, you know? Let's right this wrong. A lot of big masculine energy. You want to right the wrongs. You're like, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to fight for you. You're going to fight for other people. I really feel that. But you got to get there first. Like, you're going to get there. You got to just literally have to get there first. Let yourself get there first, please. Because it's within you. Look, it's all within you. Like, that's what Spirit's saying. It's not going nowhere. You were made this way. Okay? But just let yourself get there first. Dang. And then with that balance, that queen energy, you're tapping into like the intuition part. I really do feel like you are. And I feel like Spirit is telling me this to tell you. Like, they feel you. They feel you. They got you. And they're not going nowhere. They're with you right now. Okay? And like, they know the messages they're trying to give you. They know what they're trying to show you, interpret for you. And they know. Okay? They're with you. They got you. And I think you feel that. Like, so don't feel like, oh my God, they're not listening. Or, oh my God, they're like, you know, don't talk bad or don't speak bad about your spiritual guides, the spirit, or like around you, because they're always there. They're always around you. I know. Even if you don't believe that, I know. It's okay. But I feel like a lot of you do, or like maybe you have doubts, and that's okay. That it's normal. Even to this day, barely have doubts. But hey, before I had plenty of doubts, so many. I think it's normal when you're starting, for sure. Just don't let that take you off course. You gotta keep with your fill. Keep with your feel. Keep with your faith. Stick with your will. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all that divine feminine energy. You know, all your faith and will. What you truly feel, like you can't knock that. Nurture yourself. Like heal yourself. Give yourself that space and energy to be like, okay, what do I really feel? What do I interpret? What am I picking up on? You know, use that, and that goes hand in hand with your masculine energies. You know, everyone has both. It's both. Divine masculine, divine feminine. It's both. And I feel like maintain this balance. I think you have a good balance already. So just maintain that balance. Okay? Wow. We didn't even get into tarot you guys. It's all oracles right now. Okay, and I'm still feeling like we have to pull a couple of these. I'm not sure which is what's gonna come out. Loki, I did have them just separated, and I just unseparated them all. Hello. Yeah, I'm getting whatever just pops out for you. That's what's going to be for you. Alrighty, Spirit. Hey, we got Gemini. It's me, or Mercury. Mercury. It's my planet, my ruling planet. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Okay, let me feel what I want for you, or what Spirit wants for you. Not really this one. Okay, so here's your Mercury house. Oh, well, it fell for you this way, duh. I guess this is going to be what it is for you guys. Okay, so it says, the awareness of, many thoughts about or from, many words, yes, okay, yes, okay, so I think, yes, we were talking about how Spirit was communicating with you a lot. Like, I feel like you really are getting into that. I really do. I feel like, you're getting into the messages. You're getting into the speaking. Like, I know. Like, I feel like they're getting you. You have this, right? Cheers, T. Okay, guys, give me a second. I have to run a quick errand, and I'll be right back. I promise you won't even feel it, okay? And we're back. See, look, wasn't that painless? What, it took half a second for you? For me, it's been like a whole hour and then some. Anyway, let's get back into your reading. Let me get back into this energy for you. Yes, like make it more focused. Okay, we got this. Take a sip, you guys. Okay. It just helps me get back into the energy for you. We were here. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so I think so when Spirit is trying to speak to you, they use a lot of different languages, right? And I think okay, hold on. What else? Some of you might, oh gosh, low-key, oh wait, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing my music. I'm like, something's missing here. Give me a second, let me play some music. Okay, now we back. I don't know, it's just having some good background music, like, helps me focus. Like I said, we're in a different video. I don't know, somehow having a background makes me like, okay, now I can hone in. Or else I'm like too open to everything. I don't know, okay. But yes, okay, yes. Hold on. Yes. Yes. So with your languages, yes. Yes. So you hear a lot of, maybe you can hear it. Maybe you be hearing voices. Okay, cheers. You guys really need to stay hydrated. I'm cheersing a lot, or whatever the word is. I'm cheering a lot in this pile too for you. Yeah, I guess you need to drink more water. In fact, there's a lot of healing you can do with water, tea, with anything you ingest. Speak over that. And I did talk about it before in a different video, but like set an intention for anything you can do. You can if you want to. And you can set an intention for drinking, so drinking tea. You can say it like helped heal my mind and body, or like help to like calm me. Like I speak over this tea or this drink, this, I don't know, this coffee, like to do whatever like for your day. It gives you like that little extra push. See what happens. Here, try it out. thing that happens is you drink whatever you wanted to drink in the first place. Like, worst case scenario, or I mean, I guess you could choke, but anyway, I don't speak that for you. I don't think it's gonna happen. We're just gonna talk about this card, okay? Mercury. So, first of all, like, you know how Mercury is the planet, or yeah, the planet for like all about communication, right? So, what I'm getting is, so you guys are going to use all these different types of methods of communication for you. So, and I think you're really starting to pick up on that, or you've really trusted that. You know, you've really trusted on the different messages that Spirit tries to give you. You know, different ways, different music, different everything, different art, different colors. Like, I think you're really trying to pick up on a lot of that, right? And so, of course, you know, but look, you have to take a little bit by little bit. Like, yes, be open. Yes, be like open to messages and spirit and everything, but just you don't have to interpret everything all at once. Okay, you know, you take it a little bit one by one, step by step. Interpret what you can if you think it's right. You know, also, I'm feeling like Spirit really wants you to trust your intuition, like, and don't really second guess or manipulate. Sorry, I have accent, you guys. I'm trying to speak normal accent. I have to focus for real. Okay, anyway. Yeah, maybe a lot of you guys have accent. Anyways. Yes. And so, okay, so I was looking at the top part before, like, with you guys. Like, I feel like that resonated with you. But, honestly, this message down here, this last message, let your mind tell you how to blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you really need to trust what comes into your head. Like, trust those thoughts. Like, trust that communication. Like, whatever pops into your head, be like, oh, I think I want to do this. Okay. You know, if you want to do that, then look into that. Like, see what it is. Analyze it. Okay? Analyze what's going through. Like, I think you've really been picking up on a lot, but you haven't really been analyzing it. That's what Spirit wants you to do. They want to be like, hey, take it back a minute. Take it back little by little. What is actually happening? What are you getting? You know, what are you picking up on, right? Slowly, little by little, try to interpret that, okay? Just to make sure that you get the right message and you do right for yourself. Because, you know, if the Spirit's sending messages to you, then most of the time it's going to be for you, right? At least at first. Because that's all you got. You have to interpret your own messages first. And then you can go out and interpret other people's stuff, right? I feel like maybe a lot of you guys were really energetic or really, enthusiastic about using your abilities, everything, right? Which is really great, and that's so cool to have that vibe. Like, yes, be excited to do that because that's so much fun. It's great. But you have a responsibility. You have to treat yourself and others respectfully, with respect, you know, do it right. And make sure that what you have is quality. You want to know, like, you want to do quality, right? You want what you have, what you experience to actually mean something and really help yourself, really, so you can really hear. You know what I'm saying? That's why you want to do it right, okay? There's a reason for there's a magic behind the madness, right? Always. And pay attention when Mercury is in retrograde. I feel like, you know, we hear that a lot, but pay attention for that for you. I feel like a lot of you guys, especially with this card coming out, you gotta mention it. Shoot. Mercury always being retrograde anyway, so yeah, look into that and see how that would affect you and your body and your vibes, other people's vibes. So, you know, if things aren't going right, if things are happening not the way you expected, you'd be like, okay, wait, is retrograde happening right now? And then you can kind of work with those energies and see what happens. You know, before this reading, before I started, I added some salt to our water bowl here. And I don't know if I was going to mention it, but I feel like I should. So for all of you baby witches out there trying to get into practice and, you know, using different things for spiritual practice or magic practice, whatever you want to call it, it's up to you. You know, when you start off, you don't have to get all of these rosemaries and sages. And guys, okay, in the different video, I was like, there's this herb that starts with a T, but I couldn't remember what it was. Thyme. Freaking thyme. Thyme. Looking at that. Looking at using thyme for your practice. Anyway, you can start off so basic and easy with, like, magic. You don't have to get all these crystals and herbs and everything at first. You really don't. At first, look, if you have some salt, some table salt, and a candle, boom, okay? Or if you just have yourself, really, at the end of the day, you just need yourself. But, for, you know, if you want to start getting into everything, listen, look into the power of salt. Salt is so strong. If you really want it to be, if you want to go into that, it's such a pure, like, iodized thing. Like, first of all, like, it's made in like to be this pure element. Okay, but that means something. Okay, and you can use the energies for that. We can go into more later if you want to, but I had to add some salt to this water. I just had to like purify and really heighten, the potency of this water for you. Like before, I was kind of like using a lot of me and my vibes, but there now it's like it has its own vibes, right? You have to give it frequency, give it vibes, give it vibrations. See. Okay, now I'm getting into this. What's this? The South Node. I don't even have to flip it. I can just read it, right? But I don't know. After I guess read it the way you guys do. Remember, what's that? Reconsider. Now is not the time to. See, you guys. Now it's not the time. Y'all need to wait. Y'all need to wait. Oh, that was in the first pile's thing. Okay, well, first pile had they had a message of like waiting in this like safe space energy where they were. You guys, on the hand, like, you guys need to make sure that you're just walking in the right way. Now is not the time to, try to go into this big old spiritual practice and try all these different readings and magic and spells and all that. Like, now is not the time for that. Like, literally, it says that. Now is the time to literally remember listen, can I not tell you? Spirit is telling you, like, calm down, boo. Sit down somewhere. Do your research. And like I know the word is saying remember, reconsider, but I'm really feeling the message here is saying for a spirit for you to like really look into what's going on, like really observe, like take note, like reconsider this. Okay, like consider everything, consider different angles. That's that Mercury energy too. Mercury, he's the god. He's the Hermes, Mercury. They're the god of communication, looking and mental agility, right? You guys really have to look at this from all different types of perspectives so you can really understand what you are doing, what you're going into, and make it work for you. If you don't really understand everything, then you can't give yourself a clear picture. And if you can't give yourself a clear picture, then you're not going to give yourself clear answers and clear readings, and it's just going to be for nothing, right? You're going to mislead yourself, you're going to misguide yourself, you're going to mislead and misguide others. And you can't do that because I know you want to help other people a lot. And you're going to end up doing that because that's how you pick up on a lot of energies. You pick up on other people's energies and you place them different places, which I don't even know. Like, is that a word? Like, is there a word for that? Like, what's that ability? Like, to take up energy or pick up energy and put it somewhere else? Displacement. Maybe that's what it's called. Energy displacement. That's what you have, or you're really good at. And like when you like are going into this and going into spirituality and like your practice and everything, please like treat it as a sacred thing. This isn't just for fun. This isn't just like, oh, you're doing this. Like, no, there's a whole reason. It gets deep. I think that's why the Spirit is really saying for you to, hey, no, look into this because this means a lot. This means a lot for your, like, look, we're talking about soul origins, but we're talking about soul gifts, but this goes back to your soul origins. Like, figure out where you come from, your ancestry, right? Like, look into everything because there's answers with everything. You're going to have to give yourself credibility. You're gonna have to give your readings and your, like, what you pick up on credibility. Where does this come from? Like, why is it here? How is this going to work, right? That's all this Mercury energy with protecting. Look how this creature, dragon, alien thing is protecting this egg for this planet, So, like, this needs to be you protecting your gift. Be like, hey, this is my gift. And, like, it's not malicious. It's not like, oh, this is mine. It's like, oh, this is mine. I need to keep it safe. I need to keep it special. Because what you have is special. You are special. Bless. You're so special. Yes. Okay, so for this card, I'm kind of getting like, yeah, you're giving yourself anxiety about this. You need to trust yourself and protect yourself. I know. Give yourself empathy. That empathy. But like, Spirit does not want you to be out here like, oh my God, what's going on with that? What's going on with this? I don't know what this means. What does that mean? Oh my God, I'm thinking about what's going on. They don't want you to be like that. They don't. They're like, hey, no, you're doing too much. Give yourself, hey, like, just give yourself time. Give yourself space. Like, run it back. Let it happen slowly, organically, little by little over time. That is the best way and the fastest way because that's the only way that's going to really work. For you, for people, like I'm saying, and I'm not saying just you, I'm saying generally, like the general you. Okay, yes, what is it? Because first I was like just trying to see, like that was all I got. But I was like, let me see if I got something else. But no, that was it. And this card was calling to me. I was like, hello, you need to read me. I'm like, okay, fine, I will. Let me just get some aesthetic first. Let me get some balance. Y'all know me. I'm like constantly trying to change it, but constantly reading. We do both. We multitask up in here. Come on, air signs. Come on, my Geminis. That's what we do. Okay, we got the second house. Which I think could be Venus, but I'm not sure. Anyway, okay, it says patiently do. I didn't even read this, guys. I just read patient. They said, look, it's not even me at this point. Read the cards. You can. These ones have words. Read it. What does it say? Communicate with your communicate. You can communicate with yourself for sure, and then communicate with your guys. Like talk to them. Talk to. The way that works for you. It could be with words, it could be with movement, it could be with vibe, it could be with your thoughts. Like, it's just, do what you gotta do, like, because there's so many different ways to communicate. So many different ways. Yes. And be patient. Just be patient with everything. I know, patience is a virtue. Y'all, patience is a virtue. And it's a virtue for a reason, because it's a journey. It's a journey. It's not just easy for everybody. It's not going to be easy all the time. I consider myself a very, very, very patient person, but there's still things I have to wait for, in my own life. So it's hard, but what do you do, right? You just gotta stop, take stock of what's going on in your life, be thankful, give thanks, and enjoy the space you're in right now, Find enjoyment in that, because that is your space. Make it joyful. You can do that. Do what you want. See, look, guys, I'm just telling you to read. I haven't read this yet. It's what you want. Do what you need. Which is like, look. Okay, so I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, the reading of, like, being in your own space. Like, you know what? Let me just stop doing too much. Let me just let that go. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? And, like, let today be today. And your today is just, like, practice. Like, just learning. Just starting, you're starting. Getting into it. This one energy is all the beginning. It's the beginning, It's not the zero of the full, like, where it's all this opportunity. Anything could happen. Of course there's opportunities, but I'm saying, like, right now you've started on this path already. You really have. And you're going in the right direction. You just need to slow down. Slow down. Okay. I want to get some messages for you guys. Oh my gosh. So, like, low-key, guys, in my head, in my plan, I was like, I'll save the message cards, these cards, I'm pointing to the tarot and the chakra, like, for, like, at the end of the reading, but meaning this now. For pile 1, these message cards wanted to come out even earlier, and I'm like, okay. It made sense for the reading, which is great. Yeah, I want to keep you. Do I want to keep, yeah. Maybe not. Maybe you. Yeah, you too. Okay, we're taking them all. I want to start. See, usually I do storybook style, but I kind of want to start. Hold on. Excuse me while I ask Spirit where they want me to start. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me just. Here, I'm picking up vibes. I'm like, I cannot leave these cards alone. I'm like, low-key, like, reprimanding myself. I'm like, Adrian, just leave the cards alone. Stop touching them so much. But at the same time, I gotta make sure it looks right for me. And then you. Duh. But also, I need to get this reading in. Okay. Yeah, so please do not feel discouraged at all. Like, Spirit is, oh my God, Spirit is saying yes. Oh my God, we're so happy that you started this. We're so happy that, like, with this open invitation, like, it's always been open for you. Like, this came out in a different reading. It's like, we are waiting for you. Like, they're purposely waiting for you. They're not rushing you. They're not pushing you. They're purposely waiting. To this, like, down the path. They're like, hey, we're waiting. Like, they're not, okay, listen, they're always here, of course. They're always with you. Like, they're going to help you with your journey and everything. And don't worry about who the guides are right now. Like, and don't even worry about how many. Just know that you got them. And they've been sent for you. They've been sent with you, just to help you and protect you and guide you along your path. Sips, cheers, you guys. Yes. And they want to provide you so much good. You know, they want to. They really do want to. I know you might not feel that way right now, or too much that way, or you want to, or you might feel that when you want to get to there and do all of this stuff and get started with your journey. But no, you know, this open invitation is saying the invitation is always open, meaning this is not going anywhere. There's no reason to rush. There's absolutely zero reason to rush. There is none. You cannot find a reason to rush. Okay? It's completely open. This is always open to you. It will always be open to you. So do not feel rushed to, you know, grab onto it because you think it might, like, you know, it might disappear. It might go away. It won't. It will not go away. It will never go away because it's made of you. Like, you are made from it. You're all, like, you are connected. It's the same. Yeah. Hope that music's not too loud, you guys. Maybe I'll try turning it down. Hold on. It's already like low, but anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm picking up on it because maybe this is picking up for you. Maybe you're hearing this. I hope you are. Here we go. Here's the drop. Okay. Okay, I'm pulling to go this direction for the sun sets. Okay, hold on, I'm getting it. Hold on. Yes. Yes, your fears and your doubts fade away as you continue. You know, I know you might feel like you have a lot of doubts right now. Maybe that's what's pushing you to really, you know, go because you're like, no, I don't want to lose this. I don't want it to go away. Like, no, like I want to keep it. You know, and yeah, like it might wane sometimes, like your vibe and everything, which it just happens. It's life, and you're like, especially when you're at the beginning, you're just out of practice. It's not normal, you know. You're flexing this spiritual muscle for the first time, and you're really for the first time in your life, you know. And so, I know it might feel like you might be really tapped in at one point and then not tapped in at all at another point, but Spirit really is saying, hey, like we're always here. It's an open invitation. You're always welcome to tap in. You just gotta start small, you know. I think you're forcing it too much. You're trying to force it too much. Let the sun set slowly. You know how the sun sets? The sun doesn't rush to set. Doesn't rush to set. My God. It slowly sets in the day. You know, things happen as they are supposed to in divine timing, right? So you can't really rush it. Or it just won't work that way. Period. Like, it just won't. Let it happen slowly for you. The sun rises and sets in its own time. The sun sets slowly. The sun sets slowly. And isn't it great? Don't you just love every minute of the sunset? Don't you? Right? I mean, even if you don't personally, but like I'm saying, like generally, because you're going to love every moment of this, every moment of learning every bit of yourself, every moment of like learning what resonates with you, every bit. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Okay? Spirit wants you to love every bit of yourself. Every bit of your journey, like learn it, know it, be it, because it's you. Have love for that. Have empathy for yourself. Come back to that all the time. That's giving yourself love. Giving yourself time is giving yourself love. Let the sun set slowly. I love that. Let it happen slowly. That's so beautiful. Beautiful message. I did not know that was going to come out. When I made these cards, you know, you're channeling. I'm not fully sure what these cards mean or how they happen in your reading, but I'm glad I have them for you now. This is so good. One drop of water. We're just talking about water. With the salt and everything. Maybe I'll give this card one drop of water. Just for you, but I can't let it sit or else, yeah, that streaks happen. But yeah, I'm fine with that actually. I'll let it streak down. It's beautiful. I love color. Let the colors flow, yeah? It takes just one drop. It just takes one drop of water. And just like that, it already makes things happen. You know what I'm saying? Look, they're saying it takes that one little pit and then whoosh, you're off. It just takes one drop of water. Yes. You know, like when you're already, like when you have the glass already like full, like when the water's almost overflowing, and it'll just take that one drop for it to just overflow, you know? Hold on, I think there's something there. Well, on one hand, it's like, it'll just take one drop for you to tip off the edge. You know, it'd be like, oh, forget it. This is too much. I don't want to do it. It's just like, whatever, you know, like, forget it. I'll just get readings or something, you know? So I was thinking I might just take one drop for you to go over the edge, so don't let that happen. And then, on the other hand, it just takes one drop for you to really start off a whole chain of reactions, you know? A whole chain of reactions. One drop. Just one thing, one step at a time, a little bit. And then see what happens. Okay. See how you grow. Yes. Let's see how you grow. Ooh, just see. See what you learn. No one reads no one reads the one sentence the same. And everyone reads the book differently. Everyone sees the movie differently. Take one drop for yourself and see what happens. Let's see. When tomorrow comes, yes. Like, it's coming tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, maybe something's happening for a lot of you guys tomorrow. But, when tomorrow comes, hello, what's happening tomorrow? But I feel like, you know, the main message really is like, like, this is coming, like, in the future. When tomorrow comes, look, this little happy face. It's just like, oh, it's coming, yeah, you know? That's you. That's the vibe. There's the vibe Spirit's trying to give you. Like, hey, like, this is going nowhere. It's an open invitation. It's always here. Like, they'll always be there. Trust that. Trust in yourself. Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and fall into your tarot. I keep saying that now. Fall into tarot. Why do I keep saying that? I like it. I mean, but it's not like I try to say these words like that. I usually say, let's get into your tarot. Let's start the tarot. Let's get your tarot cards. But let's fall into your tarot. I think I'm going to start saying that. Maybe I'll figure out why later. Maybe you'll figure out why. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. I know they're not all visible, but you get the message. You get the picture. We're about to be putting some more cards there anyway. I'm feeling Star Spinner for you. Wow. I'm not feeling my African deck yet. Dang, am I not going to get into it? Maybe in the third pile. I don't know. We'll see. What was I feeling for the first pile, low-key? I don't even remember. I don't remember. Was it the regular Rider-Waite or was it also? Yeah, no, they were also Star Spinner. Oops. Tarot cards. I wonder this. Okay, excuse me. Seriously? Okay, let me focus. Maybe that's why. Look, when I talk too much and I don't focus, it just get plops. Okay, hold on. Look at that already. So you gotta focus. Refocus the energies. And it'll come to you. Oof. Okay, fine. Oh, there's, I think, at least two more. Oop. Okay, here you go. What else? There's one more. Where are you? What are you? Do you want to be like that? We'll keep you like that. Yeah, you need to be reversed too. Oh, I'm over here. Hello. Here you go, boo. New angles. You know how we do here. We always be changing up angles. We're adaptable. We're flexible here. This is what we do. Okay, am I feeling? Nah, I'm feeling one more. I was thinking, oh, maybe this is it. Because I just saw how it looked on the camera. I was like, oh, it's so balanced looking. But we need one more. I just know it. I just know it. What is it? You? I think it's you. And you. Yes. What are you? The Six of Cups. No, Pentacles. Hey, boo. Is there a Six of? There is no Six of Cups. We're fine. Anyway, okay. Well, let me, I guess, move these over because you had 6 cards instead of 5. Okay, let's start with your Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's what we said already. Like, well, you've been really, you really want... Okay, fine. Let me... Okay, at first, the first message I got was you really want to communicate. You really want to speak and discuss with Spirit. You want to talk with them and really, like, kind of have, like, a conversation going with them, you know? We get a back and forth. Yes, okay, but that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, see, look, okay, with your Knight of Swords, right, beside your... Hold on. My necklace is getting in the way. Next to this Five of Wands, yeah, in reverse. Yes, I know, like, this is a really, really great big change for you, and that's amazing. So freaking amazing. And I know you have all these passions and desires in you. It's new, it's great, it's sparking. It's like, wow, like how can you even contain everything, right? You want to let it out. You gotta. That's this card. You want to really let it out and tell people and talk to people and outreach and do what you got to do for your gifts and everything. I feel like you feel called for this. You really feel called to want to do this, but it's just not time yet. This reverse card, it's not time yet. Okay. That's what they're really saying. It's not time. You don't even really need to start to try speaking with your talking. I want to say talking with your spirit guides. It's not time to talk with them yet. It's just not. For what? You can't even interpret everything yet. You have to first do your research. You have to go slow. Yes. Look. Okay. And you're in this energy. See, that you, especially like this card, almost being in the middle. I guess I'll just keep it up and talk about it. Yes. I think you really do see and feel like what is it? Laid out before you, what is set before you, what is ready for you. You're kind of getting on that vibe, like, oh, okay, this is going somewhere. I'm going somewhere doing this, and I think, there's also this fear of if I don't really go for it, then it won't happen, right? But listen, doing these steps is going for it. Like when you are actually practicing and trying to do what's right for you in your life, you're going for it. That's taking steps towards where you want to go. What you're thinking of, what you're feeling, what's set before you, what's laid for you, what's ready and waiting for you. And every time when I say waiting, I'm not saying they're rushing you. I'm just saying, hey, when it is time for you to get there, it will be there, baby. Okay? That's usually how walking your path works. Like when you walk your path the right way, you find yourself putting yourself in the right place at the right time. That's what you're doing. Okay, so you will get what's coming to you because it's for you, first of all. But when it's time, when you're ready, when you can really appreciate and use and really go into everything, Yeah, death of a cycle. Starting something new. Yeah, starting something new. Okay, look, so when you have this Ten of Swords, usually if it's like that, it's like, the 10, that's the end, it's complete, you're done, you did it, you crossed the finish line, you're great. But we have it in reverse, right? So you have ended the cycle before of maybe your normal waking life, your mortal waking life, if you will. Even though we're mortal, it's okay, you'll die, it's fine. Death is normal. And nothing to be scared of, at all. It's just, it happens, when it's time. Anyway. Yeah, don't be afraid of dying, you guys. Please don't be afraid of dying. You're gonna live your path. You're gonna go in the right way. Don't be afraid of dying. How about this? When you walk the right way, you will feel ready to die when it is time for you to die. At any age that is. It could be 82, it could be 100. I don't know. Cheers to that. Sorry, I forgot to sip my cheers. I was sipping the tea, honey. I have to sip the tea. But yes, look at this beautiful phoenix. My God, you are a beautiful phoenix and you are rising. Look, the swords are falling out of its back. It is rising towards something new, towards a new endeavor. And I feel like this sword is the one that will be picked up and used by the knight, like you, when it is time. You're looking towards what you got. What you've got going on, what you got for you, what's headed towards you, what you got gifted wise, you looking at it. You are laser focused. I like that. That's good. It's awesome. You're headed in the right direction. You really are. Look, you're headed towards abundance. This abundance you have made and cultivated for yourself, that you're cultivating. It's kind of a younger energy. Six of Pentacles. I'm kind of, no. I was saying with this image, but no, I'm kind of just getting with the vibe Like, and you know, we were talking about the child energy before, and this is new, so that makes sense. But know that you are slowly cultivating everything. You're slowly gardening your, like, you know, this imagery. You're gardening your gifts, your fruits of labor, if you will. Okay, we can stick with that garden imagery. Or the different fruits that you'll be able to offer others. Okay, whether that be spiritual advice, whether that be guidance, whether that be clarification, prediction, who knows? You know, however you choose it, however you choose to spend your energies. I don't know. You guys are all about transferring energies, all right? But yes, I feel like you're really starting to, yes, practice what that is and practice how to do that. That's really what I'm getting. Yeah, you have to take it step by step in different perspectives and different ways to do that. I think that's what spirit really wants you to do, but you have to do it the right way. You have to take it slowly, so you don't mess up anything. Okay, don't mess up with this. I mean, you can, of course. It's always safe to make mistakes, but not unnecessary mistakes where you just not doing right. Do right, and then it's okay to mess up. Yes. Okay, let's get into the King of Swords, but in reverse. Yeah, I know. I know you're not exactly too happy to hear all this. You're like, what? I want to go in headstrong, gung ho, and be like, yeah, I can do other things. You know, maybe you feel like you have a lot of potential within you, especially with your words, especially with your voice. I know you have a lot to say. A lot to say. You really do. I know. It's all right. You know, some people got a lot of messages at first. You have a lot to say first. You have a lot to say. And this Mercury, too, communication, a lot to say. A lot you want to work and strive for and do, but it's just not the right time. You will be getting there. Like this is, I think this reading right now for you right now, a lot of it is spirit trying to reassure you. You know, tell you, hey, listen, we see the progress that you have already made, even before we really started this journey. You know, you've really grown into an amazing, good person, an amazing person with amazing energies and great, great vibes for people. And so, since you had gone to that point, now that was that 10, okay? And then now you're really starting to, like, notice what that is. And, look, we talked about before, really look into your childhood, your past, and see what you have said. We said that before. I said that before. Yeah, they really want you to do that. And we're talking about communication, swords, Mercury. Look at what you said. Look at your words, your voice. See how that affected others, how it affected yourself, how it affected your life, your aspirations, your goals. See how you speak. Maybe I think a lot of you are manifestors through your speaking. You manifest through words. You speak what you want. You can speak it into real life. I think it's part of that transferring energies. Transfer one energy of wanting and then making it happen. Do we see that in the other reading? You want to have like a lot of, you want to, but I think you will, or will do it well. We have a lot of like influence over a lot of people. I mean, even at once, I think a lot of you want to be influencers. Yo, I think that was the same. Was that the same message from the other pile? I don't know, you guys. Not the other pile, but the other video. I don't know. Are you guys the same? Yo, let me know in the comments if this is resonating again with you. But yeah, I feel like you guys really want to have an influence around or over a lot of people. You know, on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. You know, TikTok, whatever. You're like, hey, what's up, you guys? You know, I feel like I'm getting that vibe from you. A lot of outreach. Good outreach. Produce good things for people, you know? You want to do a lot of good stuff for people. A lot of good things for people. Wow, my goodness. I feel that in like your heart, like that. I felt that big vibe in your heart and your head. You feel it, like I think in your third eye, like your mind's like you just see it happening. You just see it. You're like, yeah, I need to do this. And maybe that's why you've been really trying to make it happen. But no, like listen, there's divine timing. It takes a minute. Let it take a minute. And then you can do right. Yes, really big third eye and heart. Like you just feel it in your heart and your soul. You're just like, yeah, I need to do this. Don't worry, you will. Step by step. Okay, I'm pulling the Bible cards. And then we will call it a reading. Let's see, Spirit. What last few messages do you have for her then? What would you like to say? I feel like you again. Come on, do this one. And I think maybe one more. Because I feel like there's maybe one more. Whoops, not all of you. Oh my god, I missed it. We'll give you all the messages. We got so many things to communicate, right? Yeah, you guys have a lot to talk about, a lot to talk with your people, but you have to do your research first. They have a lot to say, they do, but you have to do right. Start small. Okay. Let's start with this one. Isaiah 12:2. Surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. Yes. So, like what I'm saying before. Okay, yes. Trust in spirit for real. Trust. Hello. Trust. Oh, you can't even see how I'm pointing. Hello. Let me move it. Trust, okay, in spirit, and then trust also that they have you. I feel like you guys really didn't believe that they have you or don't believe that they have you. Dude, they have you so bad that they will not go nowhere. Like, well, they're not going anywhere. They're like, no, boo-boo, we are staying right here for you. We're not going anywhere. Like, I think it's like almost like with a vengeance because they know you can be like, oh, whatever. Oh, bye. You know? And they're like, oh, no, honey, you done started. You trying to get into this, honey? I feel like, yeah, a lot of you guys, whoever's resonating with this, a lot of your spirit guides are so sassy. But I think it's because they just know you and they know how you operate and they love you. They're like, this garbage. Let's tell you. Slow your butt down. I think a lot of your guys' guides actually want to cuss more, but I'm trying to be good for YouTube, okay? But yeah, they're like, butt down and study and listen, okay? Stop trying to do too much. You do too much. Yeah, they really want to tell you that, but in a loving way. They just freaking love you. Love a sense of humor. Yeah, I guess I have a really good sense of humor. I kind of like want to pull like the humor card. It came out before. Anyway, many are the plans. See, y'all got too much. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Okay, that's Proverbs 19:21. It is. Listen, we're just talking about you can do everything you want to, but it's all divine timing. Spirit's like, that's not gonna work that way. Listen, how else do I need to explain more? Do I need to? I think y'all get it. Stop trying to do too much. You're doing too much. Calm down. It's only going to work with divine timing. Psalms 34:10. Those who trust in the Lord will lack no good thing. You will lack no good thing. Boo-boo. Honey, trust in spirit. Trust they got you. Trust in that. So much about trust. Y'all don't be trusting. Look. And I know maybe you really want to know who spirit is or who spirit guides are so you can trust them. But listen, first of all, look, if you are religious, spirit is God and it's all his angels and people that he has working for him, okay? And if you're not, it's all divine, good vibes that had like ancient energies that have been here since the beginning, okay? And like for people who are Christian, it's like it could be, different types of angels, because look, guys, there are different types of angels out there. You have to, if you want to, you can look into it. There's different types of souls, different types of energies that he sends out, okay? Because he has a rule that he has to follow that for himself of not interfering with our personal lives, so he sends out other things that can. But in a good way, it's all good. And then people who aren't really vibing with that, the universe, okay, listen, universe is a law of balance. A law of balance. It must stay balanced, okay? Attribute that to science. Nothing can be created. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. So it must maintain balance. And there's so much more to go in with that, even like with planets. Okay, so anyway, what we're saying here is that it is all good and it's all working out for the best and the balance for your life. Okay, for the balance of your life. And that is the purest good. Like, you need to be balanced. If you don't feel balanced, then you feel unbalanced. And when you're unbalanced, you ain't happy. Okay, tea. You're not gonna be at peace. Tea! Drink it. Okay. Delicious. Sorry. I love me peach and gray. Okay. Anyway. John 1:16. From the fullness of his grace, we have all received one blessing after another, you guys. Listen, I think, were we not just talking about, and you look, I read the scripture and like you take what resonates with you, but also I am interpreting the message, right? So the message here is like we were just talking about step by step, one blessing after another, step by step. Like get those blessings. Everything you learn, every step is a blessing. It is. Bless. Bless for you. Bless up for you. For real. Every single step, man. I'm telling you. Just go every little step. With that, I thank you so much for your reading. I'm not feeling pulled to pull anything else. Actually, hold on. Well, now let me pull some Zodiac. I feel like I gotta pull those. I felt like that main message. Oops, hello. Wow. Taurus and Gemini again. Okay, before, this came out for the pile 1. So, okay, maybe you are a Gemini or know a Gemini. That's really important in this reading. Maybe you are a Taurus or know a Taurus. That's important in this reading. These could be your sun, moon, or rising houses. It could be in your planetary alignment charts like that, but I don't really vibe that way, like, because I think that could just be anything. Like, everyone can have everything in your chart. Like, I just go really by sun, moon, or rising. So these are big messages, I think. I don't know. Look, okay, here's the vibe. I'm going to put them back, okay? If they pop out again, okay, yes, we'll keep them. But if they don't, then who knows? Scorpio. Let me put this closer for you. Yo, is this tilted? I feel like I just every single video I cannot help but like, wait a minute, it's tilted. I feel like I can never get it right, y'all. Like, what is the, I don't know. Like, what's the secret? I feel like I need a camera person. Someone be my cameraman, please. And just help me, okay? Like, help me with this camera, guys. I don't know. Look, I keep telling you, I'm just here reading, okay? Low-key, like, in my own journey, like, Spirit was like, honey, go to YouTube. Even though I was like, there's so many YouTube readers there already. Like, come on. I don't know. Anyway, which I also urge you guys to check out. There's plenty of great ones. Talented ones. Go with who vibes for you. The 1, 2 vibe for me, I'll list them for you now because I don't think I'm going to list them in the description below because I'm terrible. Anyway, I like the Moonlight Goddess. She's really good. Aso Tarot, Kino Tarot, they're awesome. I feel like low-key, like, their souls are so similar. I don't know, like, I can go into that later, but, yeah. Roseology, she's really good. And Jalyssa's Messages, I just found her and I like her. Oh, also, Bees Honey Tarot. Those are, like, the vibes I go with. Or at least the tarot readers that I've just kind of found over my life, and I've really liked the way they read, and it just vibes for me. And I like the messages that they've given. Yo! Okay, it came out again. Taurus. Yo, I'm gonna do one more. What if it's Gemini, fam? Because, I mean, I'm Gemini. I mean, I'm just like, hello. Oh, like, okay, so I'm about to shuffle and I'm like, let me look, what's on the bottom? You guys, what's on the bottom? Let's just see. Just to be curious, it's like, we here, boo-boo. Oh, fine. I'll keep you. But I want to put one more, because pile 1 had these same things. If you're from pile 1, what's up, man? Like, what's up? Or lady, girl, whatever. Whatever vibes with you. I don't really... Gender's a construct, okay? You are what you are. Whatever you want to be. Whatever you want to be called, I'll call you whatever. Ooh, Sagittarius, Libra. Okay, Loki, you too, fine. And Leo. Yo, Leo came out for the pile 1 too! Okay, hold on. Let me set these up right. So, like I said, this could be you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is half the zodiac. Hey, y'all. We could pull this one. Do you want to? You want me to? Guys, you want me to? Okay, I will. Cancer! Okay, that's all I'm pulling. Yeah, that's it. Now I don't even want to pull anymore. So if you are a Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, or have these in your suns, or, I mean, your moons or rising, possibly rising. I'm getting sun and moon for sure, but possibly rising as well. This is for you. Oh, wait, hold up. This is almost 2 of mine. I am Gemini sun and then Sagittarius rising. Oh, by the way, to figure that out, yo, I'm talking like I'll know what this is or everybody knows what it is. Yo, okay, so like if you don't know, like you can Google it. You can say, what is my sun sign? What is my moon sign? What is my rising sign? It's gonna ask you like your birthday and like the time. I think even like the place. So like look on websites to make sure you're going somewhere safe. Okay, be safe on the internet. So they're not like saving your information or whatever. And then you can see like what your not only your sun sign but your moon and your rising, because hey, like those are important. Honestly, okay, I'll tell you now. So for your moon sign, that's kind of like okay, maybe I'll start with sun sign. So your sun sign is kind of like what is presented to the world, kind of like what people see you as, kind of already. Kind of pick up like more often than not, people see that I am a Gemini, like, oh, you talkative queen. You know what I'm saying? And like, so it's kind of like that. But then your moon sign is kind of like who you are at home. You know, like. Because people encompass so much within themselves. You are so much. Look, you're so much. So you can be different ways, different versions of yourself. Everyone has different versions of themselves, and there are a lot of them that can be equally authentic. So don't worry about changing who you are, or changing up who you are, how you act, how you dress. You are a lot. You are what you make yourself. Okay. Anyway, wow, I'm still reading for you guys. Okay. Well. Yeah, so your moon sign is like kind of like who you are, like how you act at home, you know. So like, yeah, my sun is Gemini, so in public, honestly, or maybe you're on Friends, or just in public, I'm like, yeah, I'm more talkative, social, like back and forth, like we good, witty, funny, okay, whatever. But then at home, like my moon sign is Virgo, and so like personally, like real talk, like I'm a really like responsible person. I have to do what I need to do, you know, and I feel bad if I don't take care of my responsibilities, and making sure I'm improving on myself all the time, and trying to be of service to others. Virgos are all about that life. That's like me personally, and that's kind of like it's drawn me to really start this, because I love being of service to others. Like, what can I do for you? Like, I can do so much. What can I do for you? I can help out. I love to help out. And then my rising is Sagittarius, and so if your rising is Sagittarius, that means so your rising signs, you guys. Rising signs are kind of like what gives you drive or direction in your life, like what pulls you to go certain ways. So like, even though like, yeah, I'm a really social person, I'm really talkative, and like love learning, I'm really great at mental agility, period. By the way, if you are Gemini or your air signs, that's the Mercury as well. I think we talked about that. Okay, and we'll talk about elements as well while we have these cards. Sorry for the other half, if that's you and you're watching this. Maybe this reading ain't for you, real talk. Or if you have some of those placements, look, you'll get the vibe. I'll tell you. Okay. Right. So, messages that, your rising sign that guides you to certain things in your life, right? Okay. So for me, and I'm using myself as an example because I know me best. So right. Let me say right now. You know who I am in like my waking life, my moon sign, the Virgo, and then the Sagittarius, right? Like I kind of just, with my life and like my decisions, I kind of just go with my passion. Like, what am I going to be most passionate about? Not what's going to be like most, I guess, productive in the future, or what's going to, I guess, help me emotionally too much. It's just, what am I passionate about? What do I want to do? You know, as Sagittarius, they're all about going with what they just want to do. And that's kind of been me in my life. I just, before I ever wanted to go to Korea, so I went to Korea. Or like I wanted to live overseas, so I went to Korea, like that. Whereas maybe if I had, and I'm switching this like it means something, where if I had like a Sagittarius sun, maybe in public people think I just do what I want. I'm just, going A, B, and C. But really, if my rising was Gemini, would be more to learn. Like, I'm doing things because I want to learn about it, I want to learn about this culture and that. I mean, and yes, of course I did it, but that's not originally why I went to do certain things. I just want to do because I just want to do it. I just like living life, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. But whereas if your rising is Gemini, then you kind of maybe want to analyze something. I want to do this because I want to observe it. I want to learn about it. I want to study, right? So it's different for everybody. That's why everyone is so different and can encompass so many different things, because you're made up of so many different parts. Yes, elements. Okay, so like I said before, there are elements in the star signs, and that means something. So we'll start with Earth, my Taurians, my boys, my guys. Earth signs. Earth signs are really stable. That's a stable energy. You guys like reliability, okay? Consistency. Water is emotions. My Cancer signs, you guys are water. Well, I guess let me go back to Earth. So Earth is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Hey. And what's the other one? What's the Pisces, right? You guys are all about emotions, you know? Emotional, first of all, authenticity, feeling true emotions, and having true emotions for other people and sharing that connection. Fire signs, you know, we got our Leos, our Sagittarii, you know, our Aries. You guys are all about drive and passion, right? That's what those signs are about, the fire signs, because that's the same thing in tarot. Drive what you want to do, going for what you want. And then you have your air signs, me, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You guys are just real, first of all, creative mental playing field. You guys are just mental acrobats. Think of anything, do anything in your mind, observe anything, study. Guys love learning and communication, you know? The transfer of ideas. Amazing. Language. Anyway, so that's that with your reading. That's that with your tarot. And yes, now I feel that I can say thank you for your reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. I love it, love that you're here to get this reading. I love giving readings for you. With that, I wish to see you again in another video. I'll see you later. Ooh, give it a like. Okay, bye.